The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. Tissue culture is the collection of tissues from an organism to then grow and study it under different conditions. Culturing tissue from animals allows us to study closely how eukaryotic cells work, thus giving us the capability to potentially identify a genetic problem and find ways to fix that problem. Henrietta Lacks was a special woman. Her tumor cells were the first to grow in a lab, enabling us to study our own cells and how they work. Henrietta was born in Roanoke, Virginia, August 1st, 1920. She had 5 children before going to Johns Hopkins Hospital with menstrual problems. A tumor was found around the size of 2 to 3 centimeters, and she was told she had a malignant cancer. A biopsy was performed and sent to George Gay's lab without her consent, and the first human cell line was grown. She was admitted to hospital with abdominal pain some time after her diagnosis, and her condition worsened with time. After 6 months of intense radiotherapy, she sadly died a slow and painful death. An autopsy was performed, and tumors were found all over her body. Some were found in her lungs and bronchioles, others on her liver, even though her cancer originated in her cervix. Cancer remains one of the biggest challenges facing humankind today. It's been around for as long as we have, and there is still no treatment that has reverted the outcome by any substantial amount. HeLa has been used for cancer research ever since her cells were discovered, and one group of scientists in 2009 tested to see whether 3 natural substances named chloroform and hexane and methanolic extract, which are extracted from seeds of Nigella sativa, would induce apoptosis in HeLa tumor cells. The results indicated that all 3 have a linear relationship in inducing cell death in tumor cells when compared to the dosage of extract. The 3 compounds all assisted in upregulating p53 protein, which is known for stopping the activity of tumor cells. The experiment also investigated which of the 3 were the most potent in causing apoptosis, and the results showed that chloroform and N-hexane were both vastly more effective in making the cells produce caspase 3, 8, and 9, enzymes known for inducing apoptosis. The point of the experiment was to illustrate that there are unconventional methods to potential treatment options of cancer that should be researched more thoroughly to aid in ending the war against cancer. There was a book written by an author of the name Rebecca Skloot. It was the catalyst for questioning whether Henrietta Lacks and her family were treated fairly and ethically. Henrietta or her family did not give consent for her cells to be used globally, and her genome was published publicly, without her family even knowing. Which begs the question, where is the line drawn between the greater good and ethics? I say consent should be given, as we as people own our cells and genetic information. Even though Henrietta or the Lacks family did not give consent for her cells to be used, her legacy lives on, and how her unknowing contribution to science has saved millions.